If you're interested in learning about making wildlife films and videos, this is the place. Hi, I'm your host, Kirby Flanagan, and my guest today is Jake Willers, TV wildlife presenter for National Geographic, wildlife filmmaker, and film production company owner. Welcome, Jake.
Hi, Kirby. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. It's a pleasure to be on.
If you're doing your own films, how do you come up with ideas for those?
All sorts of ways. Most of the time I'm triggered by something I've seen while I'm out filming or while I'm out walking or, just being out and about. But then I'll have aha moments all over the place. We were out at a hospital the other day, and there were peregrines living on top of the hospital, and I saw an article about it, and I thought, gosh, this would make a great film. It would be fantastic because of the relationship between the hospital and the peregrine. There's a story there, hidden there. It needs to be, found and pulled out, but. It can literally be anything. I could be out filming, pelicans, and suddenly, I see a bear and an interaction or something. I think, gosh, that would make a great story. But so it's a bit probably like an inventor coming up with ideas. You come up with hundreds of ideas all the time. And I typically will keep, I got numerous pads around that I make notes in. I put them on my phone. I'm always taking notes. I have, maybe 1 in 100, 1 in 1,500 ideas might take shape and turn into something more. And then when it turns into something more, what happens from that point is you start writing an overview of what you think it is. You start pulling the story out. And then, of course, it's a lot of work, because what happens is, even if you get to the stage of pitching that idea to a network, the stories that actually get made into programs and broadcast is something ridiculous, like 0.1% of pitches, right? That go from that pitch stage. Now, a pitch is something more than just an idea. A pitch is something that you've already, written an overview, you've written a treatment, you have a budget laid out for. There's a lot of work gone into that to get to that pitch stage. And then, of course, it just may fall flat, and that's the end of it. So much of the time we literally are, just pulling at threads and seeing what sticks, seeing what comes out, and, if there's more to it. Does the story, stories these days, they have to be captivating. Just going and filming wildlife, is fun, but no one really wants to stick around and watch 5, 10, minutes to an hour if there's no compelling story. And then once you have a compelling story on paper, now you have to go and start filming it and make compelling image sequences to tell the story. Otherwise, it's unwatchable. So, it's quite the task.
Thanks for taking the time out of your busy life to be with us today, Jake. It's been great fun and a lot of good information in there.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks for having me. I very much appreciate it.